Hi guys, how are you doing? This is Sebastian from Tech Century and welcome to my new video. So today I want to talk about the iPad Pro by Apple. This is the 32GB Wi-Fi only version that I purchased around a week ago and I absolutely love this tablet. It's actually my favorite tablet that I ever owned, but I'm still convinced that you probably shouldn't buy it. So let's get started. So as I mentioned in the intro, I absolutely love the iPad Pro. And to really understand why I do, you need to know how I use my tablets. So I've used a variety of tablets, the iPad mini, the Nexus 9, the Nexus 7, different Samsung tablets in the past. And my main usage for tablets, especially big screen tablets, is to watch video content, whether it's on YouTube or any other platform, or of course also in the kitchen, a little bit of Netflix or even in the bed. And this is just the use scenario where I use my tablet the most. So I'm not really using it to surf the internet on the couch or anything like that. I'm really using it to watch video content and to consume it, and not even also to create new content. That's basically where my Mac Pro or other devices like my Alienware come in. So the iPad Pro is absolutely perfect for watching video content like Netflix or YouTube, and there are a couple of different factors why this is the case. Now the first one is of course the 12-inch display. It's very bright, it's very vivid, and also has a great resolution that makes everything look very sharp thanks to this Retina panel. And another aspect that's in my opinion probably even more important is the fact that this iPad Pro now features 4 speakers. So I'm actually upgrading from an iPad mini 2nd generation that just has 1 speaker, and this upgrade from 1 to 4 speakers is absolutely huge. And I can't really put it into words. I mean, I tried a lot of tablets also with front-facing speakers like the Nexus 9, also the Nvidia Shield K1 or other tablets, and nothing can come even close to these speakers that you find here on the iPad Pro. And as I mentioned before, there are 4 speakers, and the iPad actually recognizes in which way you hold the device. So it uses the speakers on the bottom for the lower frequencies and the speakers at the top for the higher frequencies. And whether you're watching YouTube, Netflix, or even just listening to music or podcasts, these speakers are absolutely amazing. And especially in combination with this amazing display, it's, at least in my opinion, probably the best so-called portable TV that you can purchase. And for me, it's definitely worth even the high asking price of 900 euros here in Germany for the 32GB Wi-Fi version. But here's a little demo to show you just how good the speakers are and the display for watching content and also listening to music. Up to the original Nvidia Shield tablet. Now if we just turn this around and cut the seals right there, this tablet now actually retails for $199, so the price is quite good. But in order to actually cut down the price, they also had to make some sacrifices. So we see for example here on the side that now actually the Shield cover, the Shield controller, and even the wall. Now another big positive aspect of the iPad Pro for me is just the horsepower. We have a very fast processor combined with 4 gigs of RAM, which we can't find in any other iOS device, and that makes me very confident that this iPad Pro with these specs that it has will last for quite a while before it has to be replaced. And also again, I'm coming from an iPad mini 2, and the difference in speed is just incredible, also of course for multitasking. Now that being said, I wish that there was a different version of the iPad Pro with the same amazing display and great speakers, but with a slower processor and less RAM, because honestly for watching videos, probably 2 gigs of RAM or even 1 GB of RAM and slower processor would have been just fine. And if you don't really need the processing power for a lot of multitasking or gaming, then it would be nice that you would be able to save some money, maybe purchase like an iPad Pro Lite for 500 euros or 700. That would definitely be a big difference already. So now you guys pretty much know why I love this iPad Pro. For me, it's just the best portable television that you can buy, and you can just easily carry it around. It has a great battery life in combination with the amazing display and the great speakers. but it's not all good about the iPad Pro, and this is also why I wouldn't really recommend it to anybody else, and why I think it would be better if you guys just hold off with your purchase of an iPad Pro, maybe to the second or even third generation. First off, there are barely any optimized apps, and therefore they don't really look sharp, they just look really blown up. You don't have the proper keyboard of the iPad Pro either. And another aspect is basically just that quality control also doesn't really seem to be up to par, at least from my experience. This is the third iPad Pro that I have now. The first one had a few dead pixels, the second one a gap between the display and the frame, and now the third one at least works just as it should. But there seems to be some quality control issues with this iPad Pro as well. Another big negative aspect is of course the price. The iPad Pro with 32GB Wi-Fi retails here in Germany for 900 euros, and it's not really much cheaper in other areas, and at least for me it should have at least 64GB standard at this price. On top of that, it seems like Apple kind of recycles a lot of older hardware in this iPad Pro despite this high price and despite the fact that it was just launched. So for example, the Touch ID sensor feels like it's an older generation from other devices like the iPhone 6 for example. So it's not as fast as on the iPhone 6s or iPhone 6s Plus. And we also don't have 3D Touch or Force Touch as we know it from the iPhone 6s or 6s Plus either. So I'm pretty confident that these will be updates and upgrades that we'll see in the second generation that won't be launched too far away. And this also wraps up my first impressions video here about the iPad Pro. Again, I absolutely love it, but I had a few issues with the tablet, and I think it's definitely better to just hold off and wait until you actually purchase one. That being said, if you're willing to spend 900 euros or more just to have a great machine for watching Netflix, YouTube and other content, on listening to music like Spotify, then this is the tablet to get, and I wasn't able to find anything better in years. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think of it in the comment section down below. I'm eager to hear your feedback. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe to the channel for many more content in the near future. See you next time.